Okay, so here we are. Good evening. We are in Guernsey, EGJB, in the pipistrelle virus SW121. Nice little plane. You can hear live chatter in the background. So we're going to go. Basically, this has been modelled. I'm going to just ease the throttle back a little bit. And I might make a few changes. Just a second. To the fact that that is incredibly loud, so I'm going to turn down the music and maybe just a tad on the audio. So you should be able to hear the real world chatter, actually Guernsey Tower, and then you'll have the mumblings of the woman that does the tower on the game, which is really annoying. And I normally switch that to AI control. I'll just do that now, otherwise they'll just never shut up. So let's switch that off. Alright, so this is Guernsey. It's 11 in the morning. And this is the new scenery pack from Orbix. And this is free. So you can get an Orbix, get an account, and download it basically. So for free scenery, it's supposed to be bringing in boats and stuff. Now Guernsey, if you don't know, is an British island. It's actually closer to France by the looks of things, but it's definitely English. So don't think of invading it, or there's going to be hell to pay. It's all happening in the Falklands. But I think we get on quite well with the French now, so that's not much to worry about. But we're going to go from Guernsey. We're going to fly around the island of Guernsey, and then we're going to head out to Alderney, which is another island, and we're going to land there. So let's get a bit of welly on. I should go from the cockpit. I've been having a few problems with the flight simulator today. Like I've got this weird thing that if you make the mistake of pausing the game at any particular time, the damn thing, like the ignition key just keeps flicking off and on, and you lose all your power. So here we go. Let's just give it a bit more welly. It's going a bit slow there. That's enough out of the white. And we're up. Now I don't know whether they've modelled the entire island, because it actually looks really good. Like it's not one of the premium wear, but what we're going to do is head straight out over the road, get a bit of height, and then I'm going to cut right and we're going to follow the island all the way around and then head over to Alderney when we get to the other side. So looking at the map, the VFR map, you can see we're going to head to 27 Delta Mike Echo, and then I'm going to turn around at this island here and we're going to have a look, because apparently they've done loads of boats. They've modelled loads of cool boats. So you hear the real life chatter and you're going to hear the computerized chatter. But they must, that looks really good, really well modelled below. Does look good. Get a bit higher up. We're going to have a look at the boats. So like I said, yeah, you can see them in the harbour there. They're free, so this is just a free add-on. And this would be a very cool holiday location. There you can start to see the boats. They're pretty good. Let's get down and have a look. Like I said, you can't really complain for nothing, right? Because they're free. You just have to go to Orbix and just download it. Alright. So I really don't want to overstress the engine, and that's exactly what I was just about to do there. There we go. So let's head around the island. Check out which boat you'd like to buy. Let me know and I'll buy it. Yeah, simple as that. That's a nice one there, look at that. Someone's got some money. We're going to go up a bit. I don't know how long that would last. Some people say boats are like really expensive garden ornaments. That's pretty much where they sit all the time. I've never had a boat, so I wouldn't know. So yep, this is Guernsey, and it's quite pretty actually. And you should be able to hear the radio chatter in the background. That's real world chatter. This must be Guernsey's only island. We're coming back now past the airport, which is on the right hand side. But yeah, those boats they're pretty cool. You can't knock something that's free. You have to be a complete arse, wouldn't you? There's a big boat out there. Looks like a cruise ship or something. So we'll have a little ganders at that when we get around. So like I said, we're going to head out around the island of Guernsey, have a little look at the boats, and then off to Alderney. I'm going to head out. Looks like a tanker out there. A cool place to live, actually. And on the map, it looks like it's closer to France. Don't say that too loud, though. So once again, I'm not sure if anybody's in the chat stream because I can't keep an eye on it. Or if anybody's watching. So if you are watching, hi, thanks for watching, and please say hello in the chat. Give us a like or a thumbs up or a subscription. That'd be really good. So this is Guernsey. We're gonna go around the island a little bit, a little flight around, have a look, and then off to Alderney where we're going to be landing, and then I'm going to do some jobs. Maybe I'll try and use Sky Park and see if there's any jobs at Alderney. Like yesterday, if you were with us, we were shifting, what was it? Irons, i.e. literally irons that you would iron your clothes with, and then some sewing machines to the Women's Institute. All very valuable work, I feel. And then I did do a bit of nefarious deeds. I was asked to deliver some, what was it, counterfeit sunglasses, and I did it, and my rating went down. So there you go. That's cool. What's that? I'm going to have a little look at that. Looks like a little fort or something. A castle? Yeah. Yeah, looks like a little castle. Don't know much about the history of Guernsey, other than the fact that I think it was actually occupied by the Germans during the war. What can you say about that? A little bit naughty, wasn't it, of them? Yeah, so that is a cruise ship, so let's go and have a little buzz of the cruise ships. There's a couple cruise ship here and a tanker further out. We'll go and say hello. So yes, if you've just joined, this is the free scenery from Orbix. It's I'm not actually sure they've modelled any of the houses or the landscapes, but it's definitely these boats. There's a lot of different boats. But the sailing boats are pretty cool. That just adds a little bit of something. Like I said, totally free, so cool. Twins. Oh, there's a cruise ship. Plague ship. Are cruise ships even allowed to be running at the moment? I don't know. I thought they were all being banned. Who'd want to go on a cruise anyway? Gee, who'd want to go on a cruise at the best of times? Like, I know it's really popular, but oh my god. Oof, gives me shudders just thinking about it. All those, oh no, I'm not even gonna bother thinking about it. Cruises, not my favourite thing. All right, so let's have a look. As the sun, there's Guernsey. Look at that beautiful curving land beach there. That's amazing. I loves it. That's pretty cool. Alright, what we're going to do is leave. So I've gone around the outside. I've just literally gone around the edges of the island. Oh, that's cool. What's that? And I'm just going to fly over and see if there's anything. That look like a little fort or a castle. I've dialed the graphics back a little bit so it doesn't judder and shudder. Oops, someone's got a nice pool down there. I think that just might be a council estate. not half as exciting as I thought it was. So you're listening to the ATC chatter. It's actually coming from Guernsey, but it's pre-recorded, so it adds a little bit of something, but you know, it's not live. So we're going to follow now. I'm going to intersect the flight plan. We're going to be heading northeast out towards Alderney, which is another island, the next neighbouring island. Guernsey though, I've never been there before. That's quite nice. I don't know how far the ships are. Like they might actually end and only be able to find those boats modelled on Guernsey. But we shall see. I'm not even sure how far Alderney is from Guernsey. But I have to say that is probably the flattest place I've seen in a long time. There's literally no hills. It's flat as a pancake. But quite a pretty little place. Yeah, I like it. No, like I said, don't know much about it other than the fact, yeah, it was occupied by the Germans during the war. But we managed to boo them out, so happy days. Alright, we're going to head out. This is going to be a bit... there's not going to be a lot of scenery to see, I don't think. So I'm going to just check on the map whether we're going the right way and actually how far it actually is. Yeah, so it's quite a way. But we'll do a little bit of island hopping. Go and have a little look at these things here. Buzz some boats on the way. Shouldn't be too long. The one thing I will say, it is quite hard to gauge how high you are. What's that there? That's a little America's Cup yacht or something. Nice little sailing boat. I'm pretty low now, getting a bit nervous. There's obviously a few uninhabited, what would you call that? It's not even an island, is it? It's like a spit of land. But it is a beautiful afternoon. I think it's afternoon. So we're heading from Guernsey up to Alderney. I'm going to land it there, and then I'm going to go and see if there's any jobs available using Skylab, not Skylab, sorry, Sky Park. It's pretty good, gives you a reason for flying around. If you needed one, you can pick up some jobs, do some odd flights. So bobbing above the waves here. We get to deviate away from the line. What's that? I'm not sure if that's either a massive container ship or I'm getting really low. I'm just going to get up here. It makes me nervous to fly this low. Yeah, it's like a big container ship, so we'll have a little buzz. Go past, fly past and see. Oh, it's not that far, to be totally honest with you. Let's be honest, that's a nice view, isn't it? Might change the weather as well, make it a bit more interesting. Maybe have it raining. Trouble is you can't see for toffees when the rain's coming down, but it's a nice effect. All right, past this container. I think that's what it is. You can see Alderney there in the distance. Actually, that might not be Alderney. That might be somewhere else. That might be mainland France, to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Yep. So you can see that on the right hand side is France, and how close those Guernsey and Alderney actually are to France. So I zoom out even further, you get an idea. There you go, look. They're pretty much, I don't want to say the word, but they are pretty close to France, aren't they? Alright, let's have a little look at this ship. I'll turn the map off. Yeah, it's master line. Look at that. It's carrying all my board games being delivered from Kickstarter. Thank you, Master Line. It's pretty well modelled, isn't it? Quite like that. Alright, so we don't want to go to France. Not that we don't want to go to France, but we would be pretty lost if we were heading out that way. Just look at the map. Ooh. I'm going to check. I don't want to get too lost. Yeah, so that's the coast of France there. Maybe what we'll do is we'll stop off at Alderney, land there, refuel, and then go and have a little trip over France, pick up some cheap wine, annoy the French farmers and the French fishermen. Alrighty. So, what are we at now? Just under 1,000 feet. Doing 115 at 1,000 foot. I think there's still boats out there. That's pretty good. That looks like a rowing boat. What's that all about? You're well lost, mate. Do you need me to call someone? I think he's waving. What about over here? Nah, nothing but the coast of France there. See in the distance. So here's Alderney. The actual radio chat's flicked across from what was from Guernsey to Alderney. It is pretty good, I have to say. The FS chatter, it's worth getting. Right, it was about $20 Australian, but it does add. It just makes it so much more realistic. I reckon it's definitely worth getting. Just that ambience in the background. Some of it's quite interesting. Alright, so as you can see from the map, we left Guernsey, skirted around the outside because we wanted to have a look at the new boat mod. And this actually looks like it's been modelled as well. There's a lot of boats out in the ocean. I'm really stunned at how close to France it is. I really didn't think it was that close. I thought it was like Lundy or the Isles of Scilly, but no, it's actually pretty much so close to the French coast. No wonder the Germans occupied it. Then you had to get on a little kayak and they were out there. Alright, so we're gonna... This is not a very big island at all. It must have just one... I'm gonna buzz this boat. Looks like a tanker. Must be just like just one little runway. There are lots of tankers about. That's a fishing boat. Yeah. Oh, I hate to say this, but that looks like a tsunami. What the hell's that? The size of the ocean just seems to have risen up, Godzilla style. Right, that must be a glitch because that looks bonkers. There's another tanker, a fishing trawler. Let's have a look. I'm worried about that massive blip in the ocean. When we get closer, it might actually just dissipate down. Yeah, it's a tanker. Alright, worryingly, what's this happening here? Something's going on. That's not right, is it? Well, this is not an optical illusion. So this is meant to be Alderney. And it appears like Atlantis before it, that it's gone into the ocean. I'm gonna just fly around. That really does look weird. Okay, alright, I've got a feeling that the airport's down there somewhere. Nope, it's there. It's at There it is. Alright, let's stop here. If just to get a little look. Alright, easing back the throttle. Someone's gone for a cruise here as well. Alright, I'm going very slow, so I'm going to just throttle a bit. Try and bring it round. Keep an eye out for the runway. Oh dear. Alright, this will be interesting. Very short runway too. Alright. There we go. Nicely down. Alright, so we're at Alderney. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount happening, I must admit. So what I'm going to do is pop in here and see if anybody knows if there's any jobs going. So I'm going to boot up Sky Park and you'll have a look and we'll see if there's a job going. So if you are listening, if you just find the stream, you just jumped in, you just want to say hello, by all means say hello in the chat. I'm not really following it, but I'll keep checking back periodically. So I'm going to just park it up here. Actually, I'm going to go to the fuel tank. Although I think we've pretty much got a full fuel tank. Whoa, there he is. What are you saying, mate? Stop here, is that right? Okay. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is first of all check and see if anybody's listening. One person. Hello, whoever you are. Maybe you just found it by mistake. But yeah, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, let us know you're here. I'm going to switch to SkyPad. So I'm hoping on the stream it will appear. Hang on, let me see. Just to make sure it's switched on. Alright, I've got to bear with me. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to make this bigger for you so you can see while we're parked up. I'm also going to shut that down. Okay, so what I'm looking for, this is Sky Park, and what this does, it allows you to find jobs. So I'm going to shut the engine down for a second. Okay, that'll switch off everything. Alright, so while we're here, I'm going to go to contracts. And as you can see, coming back down where we are, we're at Guernsey. And now, hang on, let me turn off the avionics, that's why that's happening. All I've managed to do is switch off the engine. So. Okay. Right, that's closed the radio down, so now we're fully shut down. But okay, so we're looking for channel lines. I'm going to search this region. It's not going to want to do that. So what I'm going to have to do is go to the map, zoom in, EGJA, and I'm going to type that in there, EG, and all the English airports start, it looks like, with a designation EG, I'm guessing for English. I'm going to search if there's something there. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. I wanted to go from Alderney to Lannion in France. Oh no, there's one to Perranporth, which is back home. Oh, tempting. But this says, get tools from Lannion in France to Alderney in Guernsey. Now that's no good because that means I have to go backwards. I need to go from... Yeah, that's not happening. So if I click on that, and I'm going to search EGJA departures. Hopefully something will come up. Alright, so we're going to have to go back to the UK. So this one, transport sunflower oil from Alderney and Guernsey to Thruxton in the United Kingdom. That'll give me $243 and that's 93 nautical miles. This one's a bit naughty. Move ecstasy from Alderney in Guernsey to Barnard's. What the hell's going on at Barnard's farm that they need all that ecstasy? And you can see here, if you look, you've got a little wolf symbol. Means you are a naughty boy. And that's 148 nautical miles. So I don't know. No, I think what I'll do this one. We're going to transport some good old sunflower oil. So I request this. Okay. So here's what needs to be done now. We can load up the sunflower oil. And that's somebody putting it all in their boots. And then here you can see what you could use. You could use a helicopter, which is ridiculous because there are no helicopters in the game. You could have a piston aircraft recommended. It's possible to do it with a turboprop. Now they go a lot quicker. So I'm thinking, I wonder about changing the plane. No, let's just, that's a long way just to be going over the, well, basically just over the sea. It's going to be a bit boring. Let me just see what else. Let's pause that contract. I want to go there. I might not even do that. I might just fly across to, I might start somewhere in England. Let's do that. Okay, alright, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start again. And I'm going to go to the main menu. And let's do something a little bit different. So I'm going to go main menu and I'm going to find another plane. So we'll leave that for now. So let's go back. What's my progress looking like? Karma is +8. I've not messed anything up. Level 4. I've got $2,728 in the bank. Please note, while in early access, we're learning the rate of gains before introducing pilot costs. In the future, you can expect many things, many capital S things to spend your money on, but aircraft will never. Oh, okay, fair enough. What I'm going to do then is see if I can start hearing. Let's go to Perranporth. I'm going to set that as my departure. And then what I'm going to do is go back into here and go to contracts. And go over it. And search this region. See if there's anything happening. Nope. It's determined to just do that. So I'm going to go EGTP. Didn't come out, sorry. EGTP, and here we go. Where's that one going? This one's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Get warp knit fabrics from Perranporth in the United Kingdom to a place called Cologne. 331. All right, let's do that one then. So we're gonna go EGTP. Request that. And here I'm going to go EGTP to, I'm going to change this to EGUO. EGUO. Cologne. Sounds French. But I'm actually going to change it. Instead of going to direct by GPS, I'm going to do this low altitude airways. And I'm going to change the plane. So what I'm looking for is a turboprop. Choose turboprops. Now these are a lot quicker, and this one, the Daha, I've never flown this, so I'm going to choose a Daha TBM 930. I've never heard of it, and then maybe I'm going to get a nice colour one. What colour do you like? If it's a black. Oh, I quite like gold and black, eh? No, you know what I like even more? I like that one. Oh, there's so many pretty colours. Okay, let's choose. Oh, you know what's pretty sweet? A FedEx. I think there's FedEx, right? Although I like the gold one. Do you know what I'm going to do? That's nice. Metallic grey. Alright, decided. Oh, I'm going to go silver bullet grey. Okay. Let's look at the controls. That's all good. Alright, so we've locked that in. Where did I start? Do you know, we're going to start off, we'll start at the parking ramp. We'll go general parking line. We'll start off the map, off the runway. And I said it was, not let me do that. Okay, let's put it in again. So it's EGUO, and it's Cologne. Okay, and we're going to go low altitude airways. I'm going to see if there's an ILS. There isn't. Nope, it's going to be straight in, straight out. Okay, so it's going to just be a direct GPS. And that's going to take 37 minutes, blah, blah, blah. All good. Right, let's make the weather. What do you fancy? Should have a bit of blazing sun, breezy buildings, or building storms. Cool and crisp. Yeah, it could snow. I think that's what we've got at the moment, isn't it? So we'll leave in the morning, maybe about 8 o'clock. Alright, so we're good to go. So it's going to be a nice little trip up through the West Country, up to the west of Plymouth, and up almost to, I'm not quite sure where that is, but I should know, my geography should be better than that. Highest obstacle is going to be 1,100. Never flown this plane before, so what could go wrong, right? But look at the beautiful snow. We're actually in Perranporth in Cornwall. Alright, welcome to Perranporth. Next up, pick up, what the hell is a warp knit fabric? Whatever it is, I'm chucking them in the plane. Alright, good to go. So, the snow is a bit of a bummer because that's the runway out, right? Do I want to get pushed back or should I just go out? Nice morning for it. That's a nice plane. Alright, let's start her up. Oh no. So Garmin's kicking up. The prop's happening. Ooh, that's a nice plane, isn't it? Alright, we're warming up. This is the Garmin 3000. Never used it before. This looks really posh. Like way above my pay grade. Ooh, this is a nice plane. What do these things do? Blah 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 blah. No idea. Nav source, nav one. Let's push a few things. No. Okay. Oh wow. Is it FMS? I think that's GPS. All right. That's. What does that do? Don't know. Anyway, you know what? Let's get going. So I might have to ask, I'm just going to minimize this for a second, and for those of you that let's have a look see. I'm going to have to, I'll shrink that down for your Sky Park. What I'm going to do is ask traffic control to push us back. Forget it then. Do it myself. I don't need you. You better get out of the way, mate. So I'm going to give it a little bit of welly. Okay, follow the arrows out. So here we go. They've given us a taxi out. Thank you very much. Perranporth in Cornwall. I won't ever say a bad word about you. Oh dear, what could go wrong? I've never flown this before. It's a bit. Sounds good. We're heading out to the runway. feel like I should be taking someone with me. There is a lot of space on here. A lot of wasted space. Alright, we're going to go straight out. I bet you this thing's really quick as well. There we go. This is sort of like a... Wait, hang on a second. This is the runway, right? Why is it telling me to go right to the end? Let's have a little look at this plane, because this is sweet. There's loads of room. We could have taken people... There's Bob. Yeah, this is like a half jet, half prop. This thing's gonna shift. Alright, okay, let's go. So, I'm gonna give it some throttle. Whoa, nice. I like the sound it makes. How fast are we going? Okay. Rotate. Gear up. Flaps up. I do like it when the gears go up. It is pretty cool. Alright, we're off. And we are in snowy Cornwall. Perranporth. I'm going to head up the coast. Oh, I like the silver. Okay. So I'm going to try and play around with the air traffic control, with the autopilot. So let me just level this up a sec. I don't want to climb too high, and I'm just going to guess. So. Oh, what happened there? Didn't like that at all. Okay, so let's have a look. Should really have read the menu. Manual. Turn on altitude hold mode. Okay, I want to stay at this height. And I want to... No, that's approach mode. Always read the manual. What's that say? Air conditioner? That would be cool. Nav mode on. Nav mode off. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to engage the autopilot. I want to hold that. No idea what any of this stuff does. Why can't I engage the autopilot? Ah, bullshit. What a lot of rubbish. Alright, let's do it manually then. Okay, so we're going up, heading up the coast. On our way with our special fabric that we're taking. Ooh, that was silly. Whoa. Landing gear? What are you talking about? Why am I getting a land? Oh, I hate this plane already. Why are you saying landing gear? Have I ripped off the landing gear? No idea. Nice day for it. Do, 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 do. Okay. So I've noticed now that we really can only go as high as 260. That seems weird. 270 is the... I don't like this plane. No. It's too complicated. I might have a little look-see. Oh, shut your pie out. Normally there's an auto throttle. Yeah, I'm really not loving this plane. At all. Where's the... And there's so many bugs in it. I hate sometimes the autopilot, you know, like it's just, is it the fact that I'm not doing something right, or is it the fact that there's things bugged? I don't know. But if I go to autopilot, it won't engage. So I don't understand why. Maybe it's just not on this plane, which is a bit rubbish, right? So why won't autopilot work? Am I missing something? Don't know. Very weird. Alright. Anyway, I am going to get rid of the snow because as beautiful as it is, I can't see where I'm going. It does look beautiful. Have you got snow there now in the UK? I think they have. I think there is snow. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? So I think we're still in Cornwall at the moment. If I look at the map. Oh, look at that, looks like a massive sinkhole. Look what that is. That's some view, eh? Manchester. Alright, there's an airport there. That looks EJGB. EGJB. No idea. I'm going too fast. Okay, it goes pretty quick, I'll give it that. So, I've totally forgotten. I'm gonna bring up the sky scanner thing again. EGUO is where we're going. I don't know if I can put this up for you guys to see. Try again. Sky Park. There you go. EGUO. I need to put that into the... We're going to make this smaller. I think I need to put it in the sat nav. So remember EGUO. We're going too fast. I'm going to dial it back. But again, I don't think hopefully there's one that's just sort of does the flight, but where's the speed? I hate this plane. Alright, let's see if So the sat-nav is saying that's where we're meant to go. So maybe I just need to follow that. Yeah, something's up with this. It's definitely not feeling more love. So what I might do is go to Chivna, my favourite airport, and see if I can land there. Which I think I'd find up the coast. So we're going to head off to Chivna, which is in North Devon. Bit of near Barnstable. And then what we'll do is we'll land at Chivna. And I'll change planes because I really do not like this one. So what we'll do is we'll go up the coast. And I'll recognise it when I see it. Oh God, sorry. Maybe I'll change the weather too. Let's try something else. Snow's a bit boring. Let's get a few clouds. Alright. Now you should see some of the beautiful North Devon countryside. Yeah, this plane. Do not like it. Yeah. So I think it's up here. It's a beautiful morning. Oh God, I've got warnings left and right centre. I'll just switch them off. What could go wrong? Now let me see if I'm in the right place. Yeah, it's definitely up here. Let's turn that off. If we can know where I am. I'm going to minimise that. I'm not sure you guys can see. I'll make it a little bit smaller. I'll bring it on this side for you. Okay. Alright. This is where we're aiming for. Be sharp about landing gear. Size is bugged. Why does it keep saying landing gear? I've got no intention to put the landing gear down. But why can't I slow down? There's no speed brakes on this either. I do not like this plane. I'm going to put the flaps down. Right, I've got no throttle. Oh my God, right, all of a sudden it's just dropping off. Oh, I'm going to put this down in the field. Why did he say landing gear? Why is it telling me to put the landing gear down? Anyway, I'm going to do it. So the landing gear's down. Oh, this is going to end in tears. Alright, so we're definitely coming up to the right place. Chivna's on the coast. So just up here. So we're going to... Yeah, here it is. Like, I'll put the... This has got to be bugged, surely. Why does it keep saying landing gear? I think of all the planes I've flown in this simulator, this is the one I hate the most. Shut up about landing gear. I'll put it down because it's just going to drive everybody mental. So she shuts up while I bring it down. I've probably got some warning on or something. So This is the North Devon coast. Up here is Chivenna. That's what we're aiming for. Nice view. There's someone else flying. Little green dot on the right hand side. Glad to get out of this plane. Alright, let me make sure I'm in the right place. Okay, that looks like West Malone. Hang on. Yeah, okay, there's Chivenna. EGDC. Okay, we are in the right place. I can see the runway. Probably not a good idea to drive around with you. What are we doing now? Wow. Getting the flaps up because they're really slow. Okay, I don't want to stall it. That's where we're headed, over there. Just over the estuary. And I'm looking for the lights. Oh God, I'm not happy about landing these things. East. So, just looking. Cut right, there it is, okay. You can see it now. Okay. So we're doing 110. Very high. Runway though. Okay, I haven't got a landing in this, so this would be good to get my first landing in this, and then I'm never ever going to fly it again because I'd hate it. Absolutely hate it. I'm going too slow. Oh, yeah, it's windy. Oops. Alright, that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. We're down. And I'm just going to park it up and change planes because that, I don't like it. I hate it. Let's go to general elevation. I might change something. I guess you get some more airplanes in the air. This plane blows. Oh my god, turn pig, turn. Do you know what? I'm just going to park it in the bushes. Oh, okay. Okay, you need to have some ruddy for it to turn. Fair enough. Formula 1 car. Okay, I'm going to just drop it here. Somebody else can pick this up. Ah, no! Beautiful parking. Do you know what? I'm just going to shut everything down. I never want to see you again. You're a horrible plane. So where are we? One second. God, this is nothing but warnings. How do we switch that off? Where's the button that says shut up? Do you know what? I can't even be bothered to shut this thing down because I can't find the button. What do you reckon? Anyone? I can't see it. I'm looking for the keys. Do you know what? Forget it. Thanks for the good times. What's that? It's going to annoy me now. There's got to be a button somewhere. Oh, Jesus, that shows how much I don't fly this plane. I didn't even realise. Gotta be something. Shows electrical power off. Start up. Fuel selector. That's everything, surely, right? Everything shut down. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'd like to claim this as a landing, but I'm missing something. Maybe some keys that you can turn off. Alright, wait. Electrical power. Off. Move down the crash bar. Dim lights, strobe, engine start is off, fuel off, fuel selector off. Alarm's never good. Okay, I don't know what I'm missing here. Okay, gonna call it. No idea. Anyway, alright, we're going to end it there. So, that wasn't the most exciting flight, but thanks for watching, anybody that's watching, and see you soon. Cheers.